Okay, so what we are going to start is that you have all of your materials in front of you. So first thing that we're going to do is that we're going to get 2 wooden sticks. So in the video, mine are yellow. But for these yellow sticks, we are going to get 1 regular size rubber band, and that we are going to tie one end, just one end of our sticks. And we're not going to tie it too tightly, but just enough so that way the rubber band is completely, it stays on there. When we do this, we should be able to twist open the bottom end of our stick so that way it looks like an A. Then you're going to get a 3rd stick and you are going to place it on the bottom end so that way it forms that A shape. So make sure that you still have about an inch, a centimeter of room at the bottom of that A, and then you're going to get another rubber band and tie one of those ends. And not too tightly, but you're going to tie that end, and then you're going to repeat that for the other end of our wooden A made out of our sticks. And so when you look at it, it looks like an A. Next, we are going to get our blue sticks. So yours may not be colored, so no worries. But in the video, we do have it colored, so that way it makes it a little bit easier, the placement of all of our sticks. So again, you're going to tie one end of your 2 sticks, and then you're going to slightly pull apart the bottom ends, and then get your 3rd stick and place it at the bottom, so that way we have that A figure. And you're going to get another rubber band, and we are going to tie that end of the blue A stick. So not too tight, because we should still be able to have a centimeter of room on the very bottom of our stick. So our sticks should be sticking out about a centimeter or so. Once you get that done, we are going to create another A figure with our wooden sticks. So again, grab 2 sticks, place a regular size rubber band, and tie one end of the sticks together. Once you have tied one end of the sticks, you're going to separate the bottom portion of that A, and we are going to tie both ends again as we did so, and make sure that there is still that centimeter of room at the very bottom, because we are going to need that. So once you are done, you should have 3 identical A figure sticks made out of your wooden craft sticks. Okay, so now we're going to use our blue A, our blue wooden A, doesn't matter which one you're going to be using, but we are going to say that the blue is our base, so I'm always going to refer to it as a base. So if you grab another A figure, we are going to place the green wooden A on top of our base, our blue base, so that way the bottom of the A, the part that is not being crossed, but that we had to put our 3rd, but the lower end where we had to place our 3rd wooden stick, one end is gonna be placed on top of the top end of our base, and you're going to tie a rubber band at that point so that way it doesn't move. If you grab your other A, you're going to be placing it in the same position as you did the green A, but instead it's going to be on the opposite side. So it's going to look similar as to how we place it on the other end. And whenever we place the inside of our sticks, so on the lower end of our base, so on the blue base at the lower end, you're going to place your green and your yellow A's towards the inside of your blue A. As shown in the video, the green and the yellow is placed inside where our blue sticks are sticking out, and you are going to put a rubber band so that way it holds them in that place. So the yellow and the green A's should be sticking up at the points where they are crossed. So now, since your blue is your base, you're going to turn over your base and you're going to see that the yellow and the green are conjoined at the bottom. And at that bottom, where the two sticks are sticking out, so shown in the video, and on the bottom, you have the yellow and the green sticks sticking out. So you're going to place another rubber band, a regular rubber band there at the bottom. So this blue rubber band is going to be tying the bottom two sticks together. So this is going to create a tension, so that way our sticks stay apart. So this is going to help us in the structure and the design of our catapult. So go ahead and tie your rubber band on that lower, this is on the bottom of our catapult. So this is on the bottom. If you don't have enough room, it's okay. If you push in your A just a little bit, you should have some room, so that way you could tie your rubber band on below your bottom base. So in our video, it's our blue. Now, so now if you look at the top, you have your green and your yellow tops that are sticking out. You're going to carefully take out the rubber band from the yellow side, so left or right, as in the video we have our yellow side. So you're going to take out the rubber band from the top of your yellow side, and you're going to place your thick rubber band on the, so you're going to place it into or onto one of the wooden sticks, so that way it's going to be pulled down to the lower end of our base. So our base is the blue wooden sticks. So our thick rubber band is going to be pulled down to the bottom of our blue A, not towards the top, but towards the bottom. So once you put in your rubber band, you're going to retie the rubber band that you took off on the top yellow wooden sticks. Now we're going to go to the other side and repeat the same process. So carefully remove your rubber band from the green side, and you're going to hold your sticks. It is very important that you hold your sticks, so that way you do not ruin the structure of the rubber bands that we already rubber band. So when you take out the rubber band, you're going to see which stick that you're going to be putting the thick rubber band around, so that way when you pull down the rubber band, it's going to be on the lower end of your base A, so at the lower end of your blue wooden A. So carefully you can place the rubber band inside of your opposite side, and once you got your rubber band in but still holding your wooden sticks, you're going to put back the rubber band where we had initially taken it off. So it's going to be at the top. So you're going to place it back on there nice and tight. So now, as you can see, you have your thick rubber band, and it is on the lower end of your base. So you have the top of your A, which is the blue A. You have the top of your blue A, and the thick rubber band is at the lower end of your blue A. So now with your last wooden stick, the red one in the video, we're going to use a rubber band. Another rubber band, and we are going to tie our last wooden stick onto the top of our yellow and green ends. And so it's going to be directly above, so it's going to be right above where we have the lower end of our blue A. So you're going to use the rubber band and tie your wooden stick onto the yellow end of the top, and then repeat to the other side. On the green side, you're going to get a rubber band, and you're going to tie the red stick onto the intersection point of your green point that is sticking up as well. So that way, as you can see, it is right across, and it is holding both of the yellow and the green ends. Okay, so now here's a little bit of a tricky part. So you're going to get your rubber band. So if the lower bottom of the base is facing you, you're going to pull the rubber band that is closer to you. So the one that is being pulled in the front, and then you have the one in the back. So what you are going to do is that you're going to pull the rubber band that is in the front, you're going to pull it up into the back. And the rubber band that is in the back, you're going to pull to the front and then up. So you're going to do this twisting motion 5 times, 5 to 6 times. Now remember, to start it off, you're going to pull the front of the rubber band that is facing you. You're going to pull it up and to the back, and then the one in the back you're going to pull to the front and back as well. So you're going to create this twisting motion. So once you make that 5 to 6 turns, you're going to hold open where you have turned the thick rubber band, and you're going to get your spoon, and you're going to place the lower end of the spoon into that hole into our rubber band. So this is going to hold the spoon in place so that way our spoon is able to shoot upwards. And make sure that the spoon isn't touching the bottom of the base, so you can always pull the spoon up just a little bit more, or you can push it down. Just hold the rubber band, put it and pull up. So whenever your catapult is at rest, your spoon is going to be at an upwards motion, as shown in the video. So remember. So this is the final product of our catapult. Now, as our final step, you are going to get your marshmallow or your gummy bear, and you're going to place it onto your spoon. You can hold your spoon down if your spoon cannot stay down on its own. So just hold it down. And then when you are ready to release your spoon, you can either flick the end of the spoon, or you can let go of your spoon if you are still holding it down. At this point, when you let go, the spoon, the force of the red wooden stick is going to stop your spoon from rotating, but it's going to create a catapult, so that way your spoon is going to launch your marshmallow or your gummy bear.